Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about a weirdly requested video, and I mean weirdly popularly requested, a video about how to be a top grade student, and I don't want to be boastful, and I don't want to make you feel inferior to me, but I have been a top grade student throughout my life, and it hasn't come easily at times, but, I think it's good to share the knowledge of, how to get the best grades. And, if you're feeling like, shit, why am I not doing that well at school or college, then, just listen to my suggestions and, take heed. Okay, so the main thing I think to my success, I think, is being driven beyond belief. And that's something I can't really kind of help you with in a big way, because it has to come from you. If you don't have the drive to be excellent and achieve your best, then shit, there's not really a lot I can do or that anyone else can do to really give you that kind of spark. But as you guys know, I am a major perfectionist, and I just don't feel happy, and I feel like it's a criticism of myself deep down if I don't try my best, or if I don't push myself to the limit, because I know that I can do really, really well if I bust a gut over something. And at times if I don't bust a gut over it, then I won't do half as well as if I do. So it really does take a lot of perspiration to get the best grades. And, it's so much more than just sort of having, pretty notebooks and organisers, although that does help as well. But yeah, I think organisation is a huge aspect of it. I did exceptionally well on the IB, as you guys know, and, I have to thank the people who were around me, who kind of taught me how to kind of organise myself properly. I have to thank Emily Moore for being a perpetual source of inspiration for me. Definitely, guys, always take notes in class. Seriously, I was like a note-taking machine in lessons, in every lesson almost, apart from maths, and I didn't really care. Hence my less good grade in that. So yeah, definitely always be on the ball. Listen to what your teachers are saying. They're not saying it in vain, they're trying to help you. And, I really urge you not to go into lessons with a kind of a blasé attitude. You have to listen thoroughly, you have to be very on the ball. And, I'd also really, really recommend that you do a lot of reading outside of the lessons and around the subject, because, to make your essay that good, you need to show willing, and you need to show a depth of knowledge that, might not necessarily be taught in class. Because on the IB, for example, there's just so much to get through of like the core curriculum that, the teachers didn't really have time to sort of tell you the extra bits. But, my hunger for knowledge really led me to push myself, and I was ravenous for the knowledge, and, it really paid off. I cannot stress that, like, more. If you really care to do well, and I don't just mean getting by, I don't just mean passing, I mean getting, like, the top grade, you have to be completely committed to the cause. You have to show that you want to do well more than anything, and it has to be the prime priority in your life. Boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, they can take a back seat. This is important. Your qualifications are for life. A boyfriend, girlfriend, harsh but true, it might only last a month, year, whatever. So, yeah, definitely find it within you. Find the fire to go out there, show your teachers what you've got. Don't just show them that you're like a passenger in the lesson. You're driving the lesson. Show them that you have control over this, and that you want to do well. You are striving for the best, and, any less just won't do. That's the attitude you have to take. yeah, so organisation is absolutely paramount. I would also advise that, you know, if you're set an essay on, you know, Tuesday morning, I would say in your lunchtime on Tuesday, go to the library, start planning it. I'm not joking. It sounds extreme and it sounds like really geeky, but hey, I'm a geek. I don't mind saying that because, you know, I had to be a geek at that stage of my life and I probably will be forever. But, you know, as soon as you get onto your tasks, the more in control you'll feel and the better a job you'll do. And that is true for everything. You know, if you're set French homework on a Wednesday afternoon, go home, get it ticked off your list. Honestly, just do it. And yeah, that's another thing. Also, I would really, really recommend that you start making like to-do lists almost every day. And, you know, aim to have no more than 3 or 4 tasks waiting to be done at a time. Otherwise, you know, if you're like me and when the pressure builds and builds and builds and builds, it can sometimes get too much and then you feel unequal to the task and, you know, you'll just start doubting your capability. And you shouldn't, because it's irrational and you can do anything if you put your mind to it. That's my opinion. So yeah, definitely organise yourself, keep yourself in check with a to-do list, find the passion in your belly to just throw yourself at your studies like it's the most important thing in your life. Because you know what, at that stage in your life, unless something exceptionally big is happening to you, which I can't really imagine, but yeah, when you're like 17, 18, 19 and beyond, university level, you know, it's so important and it cannot be underestimated that your academia is a prime focus. I mean, I can't imagine anything that was more important than the IB whilst I was doing the IB. Obviously, for the first year and a half, I had a boyfriend. But I will tell you that it was extremely difficult and I found myself getting really quite ill over that. He was demanding more time than I could really afford, but because he was taking me away from my IB basically at times, I like worked myself even harder to make sure that I didn't scrimp on my standards. So yeah, you know, there are obvious things to say like make sure you're working in a sort of clean, tidy environment. Make sure your pens are in like chromatographic order, or if you're into that kind of thing. I know I am. You know, even just things like buying nice stationery, it can really make a difference. I mean, if you're not so inclined to study, then try and make things better, make it prettier, make the environment look gorgeous, you know? So invest in some nice pens, nice pencils, write on some sexy paper, and, you know, even if it's not like, you know, your passion, then maybe you can try and make it your passion. So yeah, just push yourself to the limits without getting ill. And I know that's a bit hypocritical because, yeah, I did feel kind of crap at times during the IB, but it was worth it, okay? That's all I can say, really. You just have to understand that it's worth it while it lasts, and no pain, no gain. That is the harsh reality of it. But, you know, when you've got those grades, they're with you for life. You've done it. And, you know, you can spend the rest of your life enjoying the perks of, you know, your achievements. So that means getting the better jobs, getting into the best universities, you know, and therefore just probably finding more happiness and maybe making more money. So, you know, whatever drives you, you know, try and amplify that to yourself and just go for it, because I went for it and it paid off. It hurt, but, you know, at this stage in time, what more could I ask for? So yeah, I will make a video for you soon, and I will update you all when I'm in Paris. Okay, bye!